Team B will be Masood Ahmad Malik and Oishik Chatterjee. Team C will be Shehzeb Mehboob. Where's Shahzeb? You're not Shahzeb. I know. Shahzeb isn't here. Final call for Shahzeb Mahmood. The flight will depart. Not here? Okay. Alright. So, Rana Hazra. Rama. I'm so sorry. Printing mistake. It's Rama, right? Rana. Raka Hazra. Okay. It's NA here. Okay. Gaurav Saha. Yeah. So both of you will be team C for me. Sanjana Das and Kaushani Shaha. Okay, so both of you will be team D for me. Great. We don't have one participant, so that rule goes off the board here. All right. I definitely will. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. So we have everybody in place. Now I'm going to bifurcate the groups and give you the topics. In the last particular session that we saw, we had A and D speak against the topic, against the notion, right? And B and C were speaking for the motion. Now we are going to twist it a little bit. A will be speaking against the motion and B will also be speaking against the motion this time. And C and D will be speaking for the motion. And we'll go one for, one against in that sequence, right? So A and B will be speaking. Great. And C and D for the motion, right? The topic, yes sir, sure. A and B for Bombay, will be speaking against the motion. Yes. C and D will be speaking for the motion. Yes. I'll just just give you a small crux of it before we begin. So in this situation, the world we live in today, there is a misconception amongst people, amongst parents, especially in the rural areas, also in the rural urban areas, that a girl child should just be going to somebody's home and cooking and cleaning and all that. That's a notion that we all have faced. I'm pretty sure that's a reality in everybody's life. So as parents, or as change, I mean, if we are sort of trying to advocate for change, should we prioritize coding classes, which is a metaphor here, coding classes over cooking lessons? Should we teach our daughters to actually have a certain type of skill set, or a certain an array of skill sets that will help them become better human beings, better people? Not to mention, we come from a world where, we come from a land wherein Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar made sure that women get educated. Raja Ram Mohan Roy made sure that women do not sacrifice themselves by the means of sati, right? So with those in mind, make sure that you are kind of arguing about what our future holds, especially for the women. Got it? So we can begin? Yes. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Check.
I'll request my two new judges to self-introduction.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm Dr. Tirtha Majumdar, Head of Department Electrical and Electronics Engineering, and that is basically under the School of Engineering and Technology. So we got this topic which is really interesting, and I'm looking forward that how you are going to speak in favor and in against of that, and all the best from my side.
I'm Dr. Zubair from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. I'm the head of department. It is under the School of Engineering and Technology. Some of you must be knowing. My students are there. Okay. So the topic seems very interesting because I have daughters, so I know my concern toward that. So I look forward to both of these team, I wish you all the very best. I look forward to against and for both to see how they motivate the young child nowadays. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Swata Sadar. I am from Department of School of Education, pursuing B.Ed in semester 2. So I will be speaking against the motion. So the topic is coding classes versus cooking. As sir said that in past or even future, even in present, we have the notion that cooking is for girls and not for boys. But there is one question that always goes in my mind, that why do we put cooking things down? It's not something to be embarrassed. Cooking is a basic skills that everyone should be aware of. So not only girls but also boys. So I feel that instead of stepping on two boats, if a girl who is interested in cooking, she should pursue in cooking. Like with the help of cooking, the girl can pursue hotel management course, and with that she can become a great chef. Also, we also know great chef that we have. So I feel that cooking should not be looked down if it is done by girl or by anybody. And apart from that, I think yeah, that's it. Like,
Check, check. Hello, good afternoon everyone. My name is Pushpak Gorai from DFAM first year, and today's topic is very interesting, and I really want to contribute into this. Although I don't know more about this, but I will try my best. So, cooking or coding, which is best for the woman? That is really depend upon the individual and the surroundings which she really facing every time. And and no, nothing is মানে রান্না করা বা কোডিং বা কোনোটি মানে ছোট নয়, একে অপরের জায়গায় দুটোই নিজের জায়গায় তার নিজস্ব ইম্পর্টেন্স আছে বা গুরুত্ব আছে। কুকিং, কারণ বাইরে অনেক বড় বড় কুকিং আছে বা শেফ আছেন যারা অনেক নাম করেছেন, বা যেটা অনেক কিছু আলাদা আদার প্রফেশনের থেকে অনেকটা বেশি গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। আর কুকিং না হলে মানুষ খেতে পারবে না, বা but nowadays I want to start again. But nowadays the coding is very important for modern science and the technologies. Actually coding is the connection or composition of the programming, and if I have a daughter, then I really want that she should go to both way. She do these two things simultaneously, uh, because she have because she has to be a responsible adult, and I have to prepare her that he can take any decision in her future, and he can be independent although, and by this coding she can improve her really, and in future she could get many advantages for this, and by the cooking, after his in his marriage life, he would really get benefited, and also in the family also benefited. Thank you, that's it.
Good afternoon to everyone present here. I am Oishik Chatterjee from SOIT, pursuing BTech CSE AIML. I'm in first year right now. So, well, be it cook. Well, I'm gonna talk about cooking or coding. I'm talking in against the motion. So, like, uh, be it cooking or coding, both are skills. So, acquiring skills is like very it's very important to survive in this world. So uh, if we talk about like girls should choose cooking or coding, I think I would say that uh, be it a boy or a girl, both are human beings. So the first thing the first very important thing about living in this world is like surviving. So for surviving, I think cooking is more important. Be it a boy or a girl, both can choose cooking because we need to eat to survive, and to eat we need to cook. So surviving, I think cooking is like you. If you give more importance to coding, that's also nice. But through coding you can get job, and then you can earn money. But and you can also keep like maids to cook for you, but when needed, you if you don't know the cooking skill, then you won't be able to survive on your own. So I think for surviving, the best skill is like cooking. So that's it.
I am Masood Ahmed Malik from D Farm, first year. Good afternoon to all. My topic is coding and cooking. Nowadays, cooking is very important because we know that good food is good health. তো ভালো রান্না মানে আমরা ভালো খেতে পাবো। অ্যাকচুয়াল আমাদের জীবনে আমরা বেঁচে থাকার একটাই কারণ, মানে বেঁচে থাকার উপায় আমরা কি খুঁজি, যে ভালো খাবার খাবো, ভালো জীবন চালাবো। তো সেই হিসেবে আমাদের ভালো খাওয়াটাও জরুরি। তার জন্য যদি আমাদের কোনো মানে ফিউচার ডটার হলে, তো তাকে কোডিং কুকিং দুটো ইম্পর্টেন্ট, কারণ সে নিজের লাইফ স্টাইলকে ভালোভাবে চালাতে গেলে কোডিংটাও ইম্পর্টেন্ট। নিজেকে মানে সবার সামনে স্মার্টনেস বা নিজে আর কি কোথাও সবার কাছে প্রিয় হতে গেলে তো মানুষ একটু স্মার্ট হতে হয়, তার জন্য কোডিংটাও জেনে রাখা জরুরি। আর কুকিংটাও ইম্পর্টেন্ট। কুকিং কুকিং ভালো জানলে সে ফ্যামিলির কাছে ভালো হতে পারে অনেক সময়। তো দ্যাটস ইট, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Check. ওকে, সো জাস্ট একটা ছোট জিনিস বলার আছে, সেটা হলো কুকিং বা কোডিং, এটা কিন্তু কুকিং ভার্সেস কোডিং নয়, একেবারেই কুকিং ভার্সেস কোডিং নয়। এখানে কুকিংটাও একটা মেটাফর, কোডিংটাও একটা মেটাফর বলা হয়ে গেছে, রাইট? সরি, সরি, এগেনস্টে বলা হয়ে গেছে। এখন ওয়েদার অর নট এই দুটোই মানে okay, so we will be having the other people now speaking for the motion. Okay, now I think off we go. I guess তোমরা বুঝতে পেরেছো, right, what the topic is? Is there any doubt? No? Okay, alright, so off we go, no problem.
Hello, am I audible? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Raka Hazra from MSc Geography, Sobas. So we are going to talk about for the topic, so cooking or coding, which is important for the girl child. So first of all, I would like to say that interest matter. If a girl wants to pursue her career in cooking, then she should go for it. And for the coding, it also matters. It will enhance her skill in the field of her corporate life. But if she is from a arts background, the coding is really not needed for her. So cooking is mainly for nutrition, to nourish your body, because food, shelter and clothes, these are
Good afternoon, everyone, the jury, my fellow classmates, and all the participants over here. Thanks for giving this opportunity. I am Gaurav Shah, representing Solax here. I'll be speaking about the topic, that is, should Indian parents prioritize coding classes over cooking? We will be discussing about the developmental perspective from here. Not that what coding is, not what cooking exactly is, what we should prioritize. I believe that one pen, a teacher and a child can actually change the whole world. So we are always confined to a perspective that what a girl should be doing, what a boy should be doing. A boy would be doing some materialistic works like coding, jobs, outside works, focusing that is his outside world, rather than a girl child is always adopted in like cooking, household chores. But being parent, why should we confine the girl child? She have the rights to do whatsoever she like. Let her decide what she actually wants. If she wants to be educated, let her to be educated. Who are we to bind her to household chores? None. I will like to quote one quotation of a social feminist over here, that is Matilda Mead. She said that social constructionalism defines that what a boy should act and how a girl should act. A boy is given toys based on trucks, cars from the very basic early ages, rather than a girl is taught again and again that how to take care of house, how to reproduce, and means you can say the cooking and all those things. But it's not how a person's perception is all about. It's about the developmental perspective of that girl child. It's not only cooking. She will be not be minded over that particular thing. If we check over here the prevalent societies, considering Islamic society, we have seen that girls are forced to wear burqas, to wear hijab. They are asked to be inside houses. Now, girls and boys don't have a division between them. They are in a prevalent area where they both are equalized somewhat. Let's talk about the story that we have seen in Kerala story. In Kerala story, we have seen that it's focusing all about the social constructionism of a man and a woman in Islamic thing. But is that prevalent? They had the freedom to learn nursing. It's not only the sphere that they should focus on. It's not only the sphere that they will be looking after the household chores. Rather than their own imaginative dreams they should work on. It's often the idea of the parents that what their girl or boy, whosoever it is, I'm not actually talking about girl child, it's obviously said, but it's actually the dream or the inspiration of the child that what he or she should means longing for, what he or she should actually be doing in the future perspective, how he or she will be drawing back his career. If we will be focusing on here this topic, then we might take references of Lakshmi Bai, Jhansi Rani Lakshmi Bai. Why she fought? She was a girl child. She could have been in the palace looking after something and be like, what? The king look after all the wars and all those things. But she did not. There is the contrast. Let's talk about the drama by Rabindranath Tagore, that's the Chitrangada. Here, what happened? Chitrangada was a Manipur queen who thought that how to control weapons, not only being acquainted by what cooking or what all these palace means materialistic things in household and how to do this, how to do that. You should be mopping, you should be clearing, you will be taking care of child, you will be reproducing. No, that's not the concept actually. The concept is about developmental perspective and about your career goals, how you will be moving forward, how you will be looking ahead of the society. It is not always that what men are prevalent in society. As I just mentioned, women have taken the equalized position as men are today. I believe that everyone is born a diamond, just they need a little bit of polish. That polish is done by the parents from the early childhood. Feminist personalities, like if you will be speaking like Jyotiba Phule, then Neera Desai, Savitribai Phule, they have immensely worked. Thank you. No mine is working for them. No then.
So, good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Koshani Shaha and I'm from Solax. So basically, I'll be speaking on the topic coding. Indian parents should prioritize coding over what should Indian parents prioritize coding over cooking classes. Like they should do it, and I'll be speaking for that motion. So basically, when we talk about cooking and coding, we can often use it as a metaphor. Like cooking can be used as a metaphor for household chores, and coding it can be used as a metaphor for the outside work, like when we go outside. So basically, when we talk about this, the parents, they are a guidance. They are like a guidance to us. They are like a guidance figure to us, but they don't have a right to decide what we choose to be. Like if a girl child here wants to pursue her career in studying, she should be given the right to pursue her career in studying. That's up to her, that's her opinion. We all have the right to do that. As stated in the constitution, we have the right to freedom and speech and expression. So basically, when we voice out our demands, we are supposed to be granted that. So when we talk about coding, we can in the globalized world here, we can talk about a array of talents that is an array of talents that is required in this globalized world to be accepted, like to be outreachable, to be like applicable for future job opportunities and everything. And now, as women are coming out, as girls are coming out from the society, from whatever they discrimination they faced, they are coming out. There are a lot of feminist movements going on, there are a lot of women empowerment movements going on. We come out from that society where women were discriminated and told that basically girls can't do anything, they should be confined to the household chores. So the girl's child, they should be given to take a participation in world activities, in globalization activities. That is not just limited to the household chores. They should be there. They are represented in the outside world that goes beyond their homes, work that goes beyond their homes. And girls, they should be given their own rights. We have rights as individual. We have rights. So girls should also be given those rights. So basically, coding, as we can see, the outside opportunities, the job opportunities, and as if women go out from their household chores and their household works, they can come here. They can also contribute to the economic development. We can come here. We can contribute to the infrastructure building of a country if we come out of household, like more workforce, more in economic development. So basically, parents should always prioritize an individual's choices, basically the girl's choices, and not confine them to just their household activities. Thank you, that's all.
Good afternoon, everyone present here. I am Sanjana Das from Solax, and the topic is parents should prioritize coding over cooking. I'm talking why parents should prioritize coding over cooking. Cooking or household chores are basic skills that I think not only means it's irrespective of gender. Not only women but also men should also learn it. So it's not that why women only should do cooking or household chores. We can also hire people to do that. So it's not that we need to learn or it's compulsory kind of. Yes, we should learn for our benefit, but parents should prioritize on coding or skill development courses, since it will not only make our their daughters independent, but also it will help them in the future to be independent, to be problem solvers for their own benefit. And when I say prioritize, it doesn't mean that parents should force their daughters on anything. It of course their daughter's choice what to do or what not to. But here prioritizing, I mean that to guide them or to motivate them to be more independent, to be more self-independent. So that's what. Thank you, Evelyn.
Okay, for the next bit of this round, we'll have a rebuttal round, and everybody here that has spoken for or against the motion can question each other or can, question the argument that has been presented. So we'll start off with Group A. Do you have a rebuttal? Yes, please go for it.
Okay, so I want to ask, first of all, thanks to team C and D. I have finally understood the topic. Okay, so since I'm against the motion and you're for the motion, you said parents should prioritize coding classes over cooking, right? But you cannot achieve your goal or aim on an empty stomach. So I think parents should not prioritize because, if you eat healthy, your mind is healthy. Okay, so that's why I feel that parents should teach how a girl child should cook, as well as they should tell them or give them a leeway that they can also pursue their career in that way.
Or is there anybody with a rebuttal for her? Anybody for the motion? You? Okay. And one more thing that I would like to mention, she very fondly said that she kind of got to know about the topic once they spoke, but you should have asked us before you actually began, right? Okay, it's all right. It's okay. It's no problem. So before we start off anything, make sure you have exact clarity of what you're going to talk about, because at a debate you might as well say something which is contradictory to your belief. At this situation, I'm pretty sure that that has happened with you all. So in that situation, you should have or maybe you could have rather had clarity about what you're going to talk about. Okay, so any more rebuttal? Yeah, sure, please.
Okay, so here is the topic: parents should prioritize coding over cooking. So is that focus on cooking is a basic skill that everyone should learn. So yes, we should learn cooking, but when it comes to prioritizing, means what we need to focus on. So we need to focus on coding, because cooking is something that there are a number of apps nowadays like Blinkit, Swiggy, we can order on. But coding is something that it's skill development. No one can do that for us. There are several options like for cooking and household chores. It's not that we only have to do that. We have options for that. But for skill development, for coding, we need to do it ourselves. We need to make ourselves independent for that, right? So I think that's why parents should prioritize coding over.
Okay, so as you said about cooking, I didn't say that cooking, I used it as a metaphor for household chores. So basically, cooking is an essential skill, I agree to that. But household, girls shouldn't be always confined to household chores. They should be given a prospect to go to the outside world. They should be given an option to choose. That's what I'm saying. So, thank you.
All right, Group B. Any rebuttal from your end?
As Group D has said, that we should prioritize on coding more. So I think we should prioritize on cooking more, whether it's a girl or a boy, because I think eating the food from restaurants is not good for health. Like, I mean, like every day you cannot do that. So I'm saying that a person should at least know the skills which are required to survive. And cooking is such a thing. By coding, you can get a job or earn money, but if you don't know how to cook, you will not survive. So whereas if you only know how to cook, you can both earn money and survive, because you can do your job as a chef, and then you can cook food for yourself also. So I think we should prioritize more on cooking.
Great. Okay. The person next to you want to have a rebuttal? No? Okay. We're moving off on to Group C. Yeah.
So you mentioned the term restaurant. So every day we cannot cook. So for to survive, ultimately the end of the day we have to survive, and for that we need money. So if you don't buy ingredients, and you will you won't be able to cook. So in that case, you have to order from somewhere else, and for that you need money. So if you choose coding, as it is related to the corporate world. So if you choose coding, then you can earn money per month or whatever it is. So after earning the money, you have to cook. So rather than focusing on the cooking, we should focus on coding.
My answer is both team A and team B. It's actually the topic is not coding or cooking, these both acts as a metaphor. It could be like learning technology or to be an ancient form of education. Okay, it could be like that. Now, as you said, you cannot go or achieve anything like empty stomach. None of we mentioned to go out and achieve anything on empty stomach. None of us did. And as asking about restaurants, that also we have not mentioned. We say that it is important for whomsoever it may be a he, it may be a she, whatsoever. The person needs to prioritize over skill-based enhancement works. Yes, cooking is also a skill-based enhancement works. Chefs are there, restaurants are there, I agree. But still, if you are confining a girl child over cooking, that हाँ तुम्हें घर पे बैठ के चूल्हा चौका संभालना है, नहीं वो नहीं हो सकता. हर समय वो नहीं होगा. उसे जॉब करना है, उसे पढ़ना है, उसे दुनिया जीतना है, उसे शादी नहीं करना. You need to focus on that thing. And I want to ask one question over here. How many of us eat before giving an exam? Because I never. Because in me, I feel like there is a tension going on. I need to do that first. I forgot to eat at that time. I go empty stomach. But I still write the paper. I know this is a contradicting thing. This is actually not relevant over here. But still, I'm mentioning this to just to prove the thing that no, it's not about cooking. It's about the skill-based enhancement, developmental work that we actually are focusing on. Thank you.
Sadly, you can't. You can reply to him outside, not a problem. Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty sure group 4 had already spoken, but it's your turn now. So you can, maybe just give in one final note before we actually declare the winners. Or you guys have already given a rebuttal. You're not interested anymore? All right. So this debate, as we had planned it to go, it went in a lot of circles and a lot of possible conclusions have come out. And based on those inferences, I would request the judges to choose 4 people from here that would qualify for the next round. So as the judges decide, we wait with bated breath, and let's just hold on.
Just give us some time. We are calculating the final marks for all of you. Tabulation is going on. ठीक है? चाहिए पढ़ाई भी चाहिए, खाना भी चाहिए, है ना? It's a mixture of. Correct. AI was also a good topic. Correct. See, AI brings lots of ease to our life. But see the deepfake video AI also.
Okay, so we have the winners: Gaurav Saha, Sanjana Das, Sweta Sardar, and Kaushani Shaha. Okay, so yeah, you have qualified for the next round. So we'll start the next round, and then for the finals, before the finals, we'll go for the lunch break. Then we'll come back for the finals. I think that would be better. Yeah, previous the entire students who were selected are here.